Gaming is awesome. Being able to immerse ourselves in these fantasy worlds is something that our ancestors could only ever dream of. A couple thousand years ago, it was but a silly thought that you could ever meet, let alone lay a finger on Zeus, the father of the cosmos. Yet, here I am, a couple thousand years later, beating the crap out of him on God of War.
Help me! Oh my god!
To some people, video games might even be considered a miracle. And damn right it is. Just look at the numbers.
The numbers, basically. What do they mean?
With each passing day, the video game industry grows ever more. Each day it grows bigger, stronger, and brighter. Just last year in 2021, the global games market had a staggering $180 billion in revenue. And in this year 2022, the market value has gone well past $220 billion, with experts stating that the market will be valued at well over $500 billion by 2030. That's a shit ton of cash money bling bling. With that kind of numbers, you might say that the industry is thriving. Well, yes and no. Let me explain. While it is true that the gaming industry is fucking both the music and film industry sideways at the same time, with one dildo, smashing record after record every single year, with gaming publishers such as Activision Blizzard, Take-Two Interactive and Tencent revealing that they are absolutely crushing it with the amount of cash flow they are generating. All is good, all is well. Consume products. You see, there's one big problem I've had with this industry of games for the past decade or so, and that is that all they care about is how to make you spend more money on their shitty in-game stores. Below all of that corporate talk on how they have the player's best interests in mind, there's something sinister crawling in the shadows. Unethical business practices, unspeakable actions, horrors that only the most depraved would do. $110,000 to fully upgrade your character on Diablo Immortal. $15 for the color blue. Manipulating your player base to spend money on the store. $60 skins. That's a new game. Locking heroes and legacy features behind a paywall and many more modern business practices. Thanks to all of these actions, the gaming industry has become the empire it is today. You might be swimming in ridiculous amounts of cash, but it all smells like hot diarrhea.
I think I can smell shite.
Do not get me wrong, there's nothing bad in wanting to generate more money. I like money too.
Money!
The problem lies when you actively manipulate your community into thinking they need that sweet $20 bundle to actually get good on the game, or purposefully cutting chunks of the base game and resell it as DLC at a much higher price, or developing a whole game with the sole intent of rejecting it with ridiculous, overpriced, overrated microtransactions, or rushing out a game for the sole purpose of getting those sweet Christmas numbers. If any of this sounds familiar, it's because you have fallen into the claws of modern gaming. And in this video we're gonna take a look at some examples and see why it fucking sucks. If you hate modern gaming, leave a like on this video. Let's see how many gamers despise how the industry works in the present. If you want to support the channel, use code Midnight on Gamersubs. Thank you. So sit down, hide your wallet, and let's get straight into this. Ever since Modern Warfare 2019, Activision Blizzard has been absolutely crushing it with Call of Duty. Warzone has been downloaded by more than 125 million players around the globe, helping the Call of Duty franchise reach a staggering $30 billion in revenue. Back in summer of 2020, both Warzone and Modern Warfare raked in $500 million through in-game purchases alone, and the franchise went and gathered more than $3 billion in revenue that same year, a respectable milestone for such a prestigious franchise. Such amounts of in-game purchases would make you believe that the game is fucking awesome, right?
Absolutely
Wrong.
Let me present to you a patent that Activision Blizzard filed all the way back in 2015, and it is currently being used as we speak in Call of Duty. System and method for driving microtransactions in multiplayer video games. The system may include a microtransaction arranged matches to influence game-related purchases. For instance, the system may match a more expert player with a junior player to encourage the junior player to make game-related purchases of items used by by the better player. In other words, Activision is actively matching newbies with better players that have purchased in-game cosmetics, in the hope that those newbies would feel inclined to purchase those same cosmetics in an effort that he thinks those skins would actually make him good in the game. This system runs so deep that it even matches you with players that have purchased and are actively using skins of your favorite weapon. This system is absolutely detrimental for Call of Duty as a franchise and for the player experience overall. The idea that you can get easier lobbies more frequently just by spending money sounds exactly like pay to win for me. No wonder the matchmaking in recent Call of Duty games is so fucked. It's ironic how Activision Blizzard laid off more than 800 employees because they were restructuring the studio, while at the same time Activision CEO Bobby Kotick was celebrating that its annual financial results were the best in the company's history. Fuck you, Activision. If you think Call of Duty is a manipulative scumbag, please let me introduce you to a small game known as Diablo Immortal. This game was initially a mobile exclusive, and no wonder, the mobile game market absolutely crushes the PC and console market combined. But with the Diablo community in disdain, Blizzard decided to port the game to PC as well. At its core, Diablo Immortal is actually a good game, covered in the vomit of a guy who drank a full bottle of midnight moonshine in 10 seconds while eating burritos. This game is the literal definition of pay to win. This game is filled with hidden psychological and mathematical mechanics to make you spend the most money possible. If I actually sat down and broke down every single scammy trick this game uses for in-game purchases, I would die before I finish. I'm not lying. So I'll just focus on one thing: legendary crests. Diablo Immortal has this thing called Elder Rifts, essentially a mini dungeon that lasts 3 to 5 minutes, where your objective is to kill monsters to fill a bar. When the bar is filled, the Rift Guardian will appear, and if you beat it within a certain time frame, it will drop bonus rewards. Killing a big fucking demon and then see him explode in pretty loot colors is the very definition of the Diablo experience.
Of course!
And Blizzard has managed to put a price on it in the form of legendary crests. An item that greatly increases the chance of getting legendary loot on Elder Rift runs. The more legendary crests you apply to your run, the better the loot at the end will be. If by the off chance you are completely mad and decide to fill all 3 legendary crest slots, the game will then say, "Hey, do you want to add another 7? Adding 10 legendary crests means that you are literally condensing 6 months worth of casual play into a 5-minute Elder Rift run. The pricing on the legendary crests are not just random numbers, it's all calculated to squeeze your wallet dry. Please focus on these 3. Each crest is worth 160 Eternal Orbs. If you buy the 315 Eternal Orb package, you will be 5 orbs away from 2 legendary crests. If you buy the 630 Eternal Orb package, you will be 10 orbs shy from 4 legendary crests. If you buy the 1650 Eternal Orb package, however, you will be positive 50, and you will have just enough to buy 10 legendary crests. And would you look at that? There's a button that is used specifically for that. This game is filled with this kind of bullshit, psychologically manipulating you into spending the most money your wallet can handle. And it doesn't stop there. Diablo Immortal is an RNG based game. We all know that. It is all about the loot. Well, doing all of this bullcrap doesn't guarantee you a single actually ultra fucking rare mythical as bolts item. There's people that have spent thousands, tens of thousands of dollars trying to get a single 5-star legendary gem. There's even a guy who spent $110,000 to fully upgrade his character. That's what my house is worth. A 5-star legendary gem has a drop rate of 0.05%, meaning that it is next to impossible for the average player to even see it on his screen, meaning that this item is exclusively for players with a big ass bank account account. Blizzard putting the ability to fully upgrade your character behind a paywall is just so modern gaming to me. Blizzard's president Mike Ibarra defended Diablo Immortal's use of microtransactions. Fuck you, Blizzard.
Yes, I can definitely smell shite.
Now let me shift your attention to a franchise that is very dear to my heart. Halo. It's just sad watching this franchise die. It went from being one of the top games on the industry to a literal joke, all in the name of money. From head to toe, this game is designed for you to buy the battle pass. Any cosmetic that is actually worth putting on, aka cool, tactical, is either on the storefront or as an unlockable on the battle pass. The progression system and ranks were all axed in the name of money. Your actual level is now tied with the progress on your battle pass. How convenient. Remember how cool it was to see a rank and a badge besides your gamer tag? How badass it felt when you went from brigadier to general, or hitting the rank general grade 5. I guess 343 forgot because they haven't done that since Halo 4. Also, the cosmetics on the store are just laughably generic. More than 10 bucks for a simple coat of paint. I could do that for free on Halo 5. Damn! The mythic map pack for Halo 3 that had 3 maps was worth 10 bucks. It's funny how these two are worth the same. What infuriates me is that this game was marketed as a service, but has made a disservice to the community by how empty, blank, and stale the game is in terms of content. But well, at least they are not locking behind a paywall more maps and new guns, I guess.
Well, that's definitely shite.
Of course, I couldn't end this video before talking about Overwatch 2, Activision Blizzard's new Wonder Boy. Now, there's a ton of shitty game design choices, unethical business practices, and simply pure dumb, stupid, moronic, and idiotic decisions that Overwatch 2 has made. So much that it deserves its own video, so leave a like if you want to see that. Overwatch 2 goes down the same rabbit hole as all the other Activision Blizzard IPs, locking content that you could access on the original Overwatch behind a paywall and punishing the casual free-to-play players for not spending money on the game. From now on, all new heroes are going to be locked behind a battle pass, meaning that each new hero will now be worth $10. The original Overwatch was not perfect by any means either, but at least you could try each new hero for free. Sure, the original Overwatch wasn't free to play, but last time I checked, it was $20 on the Xbox store, and that was years ago, and you had access to every single hero that had come out. If you are a fan of this franchise, you have no choice but to spend money to get access to the content that actually matters, that being the new heroes. But why? Well, General Manager of Overwatch, Walter Kong, lets us know why this happened. In quotes, heroes are the single most engaging content that we have in the game. As we designed this model, it seemed to be a very strong fit to put those heroes into our new engagement system. Yes. System. Well, at least they are not trying to hide how ridiculously out of touch and greedy they really are. Yes, Activision Blizzard, if your goal was to squeeze as much money from your players, then this was a no-brainer. Thing is that this system is both ethically and morally wrong in so many levels. Fuck you, Blizzard. There's two ways to earn Overwatch coins in this shithole. One is by spending actual money on the store, and the other is by completing annoying weekly challenges. If you play like a cocaine addict every day, the maximum amount of Overwatch coins you can receive per week is 60. The Battle Pass, which grants you access to new heroes, is worth 1,000 coins. That would mean that for you to unlock the Premium Battle Pass, to unlock new heroes, you will have to play nothing but Overwatch 2 for 5 months. Let's be realistic, nobody is gonna take that route. Everyone is going to prefer spending $10 per season per battle pass, making this an endless money spending cycle. Actively locking behind a paywall what you define as your single most engaging feature just makes you a piece of shit company with no regard for its customers. Fuck you, Activision Blizzard. Seriously.
Aye, totally up for shagging, you know?
Shagging all night.
Aye!
Shite.
But well, what all of these games have in common is that they have an amazing, engaging and really fun gameplay loop. Great gunplay, beautiful animations, amazing art direction, thunderous sound design, everything a game needs for you to keep coming back for more. And all of those games are all managed by companies that will use your love for that franchise to manipulate you and everyone else into buying into their shitty and shady monetization schemes. I will forever choose the days where paying $60 upfront meant that you were getting an actual finished game, and $15 DLCs were just a plus. Free-to-play games are actually not free, and you'll end up spending more money on free-to-play games than on fully priced video games. Fuck you, modern gaming. You suck. Hello Spartans, thank you for watching this video, I greatly appreciate that. Now, this is the beginning for a new age for my YouTube channel. I am done only making content for Doom. I want to expand my horizons, I want to talk about other things, other topics, I want to review other games besides Doom. I'm still going to upload several Doom topic videos in the future, but for now, and forever, my channel moving forward has stopped being a Doom focused channel. I just want to do whatever the hell I want and make videos on what I want to make videos and talk about the things I think are important for the industry, because let's be honest, I have a lot of things to say about the industry right now. This is not the only video I'm gonna make on why modern gaming sucks. This is the first one of like 10. I have other 9 different topics to talk about why they make modern gaming suck so much, so awesome. But anyways, if you like the video, please leave a like, I will greatly appreciate that. And do not forget to use code MIDNIGHT on GamerSubs. Thank you. And it's okay, my Spartans, have a great day. Adios. Bye. Now for the Patreons. Special thanks to Shark Finn, Cleverson Sorsanelli Cruz, Sander Waingro, Romney Hasagawa, Sean, Jose Salazar, Frankosaurus, Jordan Willingham, Progna, Jake Blaylock, Con Jarmack, Cody Dean Loner, Jaco Fumu, Nato God Bands, Stephen M. Roughcorn, Father of Coom, No Name, Sam, Elijah Riley, Kuru Kenshi, Megaton, Doomslayer 471, George, General Clipto, Unknown User 0, Awesomra, and Florian Hablowitz. Thank you!